It's the last show of the year, and today I bring you news that actor Bill Cosby has been arrested and charged with criminal sexual assault in a decade-old case by prosecutors in the Philadelphia suburb of Elkins Park. These are the first charges brought officially against Bill Cosby, who has been accused by over 60 women of some combination of drugging, rape, and sexual assault in incidents dating all the way back to the mid-1960s. This would likely be the most notorious celebrity-type case since the Michael Jackson child molestation case of 2005. Cosby, spending only 10 minutes at his arraignment, was helped in and out of the courthouse. Lawyers say he is nearly blind due to severe eye problems. He pleaded not guilty, posted $1 million bail by putting down 10% and turning over his passport as called for under Pennsylvania law. The official charges are second-degree aggravated indecent assault, defined as penetration without consent of the victim, who in this case is former Temple University employee Andrea Constant. If convicted, Cosby could face up to 5 to 10 years in prison and up to a $25,000 fine. Quote from a prosecutor: pills were provided, wine was provided, the victim was frozen, paralyzed. A person in that condition is not able to give consent. Constant did accuse Cosby in 2005, alleging that he drugged and sexually assaulted her when she visited his then home in Montgomery County outside of Philadelphia. Now, this is where it gets interesting. There's a 12-year statute of limitations to bring charges in sexual assault cases in Pennsylvania, and that 12-year period was set to expire at the end of January, this January 2016. In 2004, prosecutors said there was not enough evidence to go forward with charges, and many people emailing me, Lewis, saying, David, there is really not more evidence now, but what this is an attempt to get charges in before the statute of limitations expires, with the idea that official charges may allow more evidence to come forward and to provide more time to gather evidence. Many people saying that doesn't suggest anything about whether there is or is not guilt, however.
Right. And, ultimately, there really may not be much of a case at this point anyway. You have someone's word against Cosby's word, and it can be very difficult.
That's the issue. Reasonable doubt. Criminally, this may be a tough case. But remember that Bill Cosby was sued by Andrea Constant civilly, and a settlement was reached, the details of which are sealed. But, of course, the fact that there was a settlement reached and a civil suit is not evidence for a criminal trial. Legal experts saying this will be a tough trial.
Yeah, no doubt. And they clearly just needed to make this happen before the statute expired. I mean, I guess I'm glad it's happening. I think that it's pretty clear that a lot of shady stuff happened at the hands of Bill Cosby.
And people will say, oh, but Lewis innocent until proven guilty, blah, blah, blah. Again, Lewis is not talking criminally, given the legal system. Lewis is saying we have 60 victims here. We have accusations from people who don't even know each other that match in terms of the MO and in terms of the style. The odds, just the preponderance of charges here, the odds, accusations, the odds that Cosby did nothing are relatively slim.
Yeah, and this is not a conspiracy to bring down an elderly, irrelevant comedian.
Blind guy at this point.
He's blind. I know, there's no conspiracy here.